So this is the interview with Ferry Corsten for breakfastexclusive.com. So what are your plans for 2011?
2011 is all it's all about my artist album.
Yeah.
I'm actually right in the middle of producing a new artist record. So so far I'm pretty excited. It's
nice.
It's getting nice. It's it's definitely going to be what people expect from me, but with an edge as always.
Cool.
So,
cool.
Yeah, it's going to be.
That's good to hear.
Slightly different, but
nice.
Yeah.
Are we going to see more compilation series like the Once Upon a Night?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the first two volumes created quite a bit of a dust cloud, and I really want to make this into a series, something that people can
rely
can
on,
collect and
to
rely
trust.
on, and to trust. Exactly. Really something that comes out every year.
We need that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's definitely one for the future.
Cool. What do you feel is the difference between the music you play now and the music played when you started DJing? Not as in a production sense, but just in a musical sense.
I think now it's music. At least in my set, is always somehow related. You can easily relate the first track to the last track in my set.
Right.
Although there may be a big difference in tempo, like BPM. But somehow there's still, it's still all family. And I remember when I just started DJing, and also the times were different then.
Right.
You just played whatever.
Yeah.
And it had no sort of.
It was records too. It was tough.
And it was just music, and you didn't really think about mixing in key and.
Right.
Yeah, this is this has this sort of groove, so the next one should be that kind of groove or whatever. You just didn't do. At least for me personally, I just
I think it's like that with records.
Maybe I think
because I played records a couple weeks ago, and it was like, okay, well I got all these records, and I even have like electro records. Well, why not just mix them all together?
Yeah. And it seems that it's going back there a little again.
Yeah. That's good.
But personally, for the style of music that I play, I still keep it really within the same family.
Cool.
Compared to years ago.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Who would you say is the biggest influence on your DJ career specifically?
Oh, this is a good one.
Rather than your artist career.
I don't really think I have anyone. I mean, someone I've always looked up to is Carl Cox.
Yeah.
But to say that he's a big influence on my DJ career now, I wouldn't really want to say that. But
times have changed.
Times have changed. The way of DJing as well is going from vinyls to CDs to Ableton or whatever. And in my case now, mixing with the USB stick. It's just it's technology that sort of like defines where I'm going, really.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. Where do you see trance heading in the next couple of years?
Trance is I think trance is a very interesting sort of musical genre. When you say trance, people still think of 140 BPM, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. I would honestly say that that trance has become the pepper and the salt.
Right.
On a dish. I mean, you have a house record, and you sprinkle it with trance, because then you get this the sound that house is now. It's almost like a very melodic house.
Right.
Or sometimes minimal techno could even be
trance. Technically.
So trance is a very interesting kind of music, because I can play in my set. I can start with a 128 BPM track, which I call trance.
Right.
But someone else says like, "Come on, you're playing house," and
semantics at that point.
Yeah, and and then I can just build up my set within trance from 128 BPM to like 136.
And it's still trance.
And it's still trance, and that is what I love about it. And,
cool.
And where will it go? I don't know. Like I said, it has become more sort of like the flavor in other music, and I think it also has has absorbed a lot of other influence from different styles.
Right.
Trance has become a lot groovier and slower
for sure.
than before. So,
do you see it maybe possibly merging into a whole new thing?
Yeah, I think so. And if you listen to the sound of trance, you know, like the average trance record now compared to 8 years ago, it is already a whole new thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
The only thing that is still similar is the big melody.
Right.
And
the hooks.
Yeah, and I think that will never change.
Okay,
That will never
cool.
change. It's just the wrapping around it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has been the biggest obstacle in your career, if any?
Obstacle. It's a good one. Well, for a while it was to lose that stigma of trance producer, trance DJ. You know?
Right. Yeah.
And
right of way, LEF.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Show off a little.
Well, you know, it was because I had my breakthrough with big trance records.
Yeah.
And automatically you're being labeled as one.
Trance artist.
Yeah, but before that I've done everything really.
Yeah, exactly.
And after that I've done everything as well, because you know, records like Rock Your Body Rock, for example, and Fire, and you know, you cannot really call trance records.
No.
So, but still, you know, people are still like, oh yeah, he's a trance DJ. Or,
yeah, that stuff was very cutting edge and ahead of its time, I think.
Yeah, but you know, to get away from that sort of stereotype image.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a tough obstacle. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. How do you approach each performance, knowing that the crowd will be different every night?
Well, you know, I always have my sure shots with me. You know? My own tracks that I know that, you know, at least 80% of the people in that crowd want to hear those tracks.
Okay, cool.
So that's one. But you know, then I leave enough room for, you know, for other tracks. You know, this crowd here may be a bit harder than the crowd over there, which may be a bit more of a housey or a groovier crowd. So I
mix it up.
I make sure that I have enough.
Keep the bombs there.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, cool. So with the rapid change in the music industry, how do you plan to tackle these changes for the future?
Well, just you know, try to keep your ears and eyes open and try to look ahead as far as you can. But it's you know, it's really tough. But yeah, try to anticipate it, you know, and respond to it as quick as you can. Yeah.
So the DC crowd was really great last night.
Yeah, it was great. Absolutely. Yeah. It's been a while. I think last time I was here was in April or May.
Right. It's been a while, and I think that's why the crowd was really digging it.
Yeah. So you know, hope we'll be back soon again.
Okay. Cool.
Because it was definitely. Definitely one of those very vibey nights.
Yeah, for sure. It was very homey. It was cool.
Hey, it's Ferry Corsten, and you're watching BreakfastExclusive.com.